I'll start by talking a little bit about yourself. Tell me about your family and how did you decide to come to Singapore?
Yeah. I'm a mother of one son. He's already 12 years old, and I have happily married, and my husband also working in Philippines. But I decided to come here because my husband have my husband got sick. He have diabetic and high blood problem, so he can continue a medication. And also my mom was admitted um, last December, and she also suffered from high blood, and that's why this. And also, I, I want to give my son a good future, so I decided to apply here in Singapore. Even I know having a domestic helper is too risk and not so easy job, but I can because I want to give a good future for my son. And so I process everything, the papers in Philippines, and the government explained to us no salary deduction in Philippines. But when the time we came here in Singapore, I I signed already the contract that have 5 months deduction, so I don't have a choice.
So, what you knew in the Philippines
No
and
salary.
what you signed here were different.
Different too much, and don't have a choice. We are already here, so I signed it. But suddenly, I was surprised because the agency did not treat me well. All the applicants there, we just like the food not good. We eat every day just a bit of rice and egg every day, almost every day, just like that. We sleep in a piece of cloth, you know, how they call this, in the floor. Then almost every day I was afraid that my employer will get me, so I thought everything changed. When that day, after 5 days, my employer got me. I'm so surprised because when the time she interviewed me in the agency, I thought we'll become good. She said she would treat me like a family. Then, but after a few days, she started not to give me a food. Actually, after 2 weeks, I had a gastric and infection to my urine, and even the most of thing I complained to her. I tried to talk to her, to talk like heart to heart talk. Ma'am, can you give me the right enough sleep? Because most of the time, even I finish everything work, I sleep 1 o'clock a.m. and I need to get up at 5. So I prepare her for going to work. But she said all the maid she have before, she did what she's saying have me to do. All my past maid doing sleep at 1 a.m. You should have to do. And then
What does it say in your contract?
8 hours only. Have to s- I have to sleep 8 hours, at least 8 hours.
And how many hours were you actually sleeping?
I get only 4, sometimes 3, because she just said, if my husband not here, also my son, you should have to still awake. You should have to accompany me here to wait them. If they want you to cook, you cook. Whatever they want, you do. So I'm still awake till they come home. And I'm trying every day. Every day I stay in my employer. I'm trying to do nice. I'm trying to make it perfect. So my madam did not scold me, but day by day, she want me to do very impossible things,
Such as?
like frying without make it brownish in the front of like a fish, but um, the, cook enough inside, but no need to be brownish. And I asked her, Mom, how can I do that? Every fish can fry, can a brownish one, and if not, it's not cooked inside. No, I want that. My cook made with that. She said, my maid before cooked with that way.
Then did you ask her to show you how to do it?
Yes, I asked her, but she said, I never cook. I just know how to eat, but just her maid before doing that. So I still, even without knowing, I try, and I think how to do that. That's why I steam first without, she know that, she never know that I steam first the fish. Then I fry a bit, so never make it brownish. And then, but if I make that, I mean, I always think how to do, and we can talk. I mean, every day I'm trying to make it perfect what she want me to do, but I think she find a way. The way, even I never did mistake, she find a way. He will scold me, and most of the time, even she's at work, she will call, and then she speaks to she speak a bit loud, and and sometimes, Mom, can you repeat? I don't understand. The way she started to scold me and saying, are you stupid? You don't want me to shout here in the office? Something like that. I'm always saying, sorry, Mom, sorry, I'm sorry. I never meant to make you angry, but I really don't understand. Something like that. And when she going back home, even, of course, I'm a maid. I know my responsibility. I know my daily duties. But sometimes she want me to open the door all day. And then I explained to her, Mom, I did everyday cleaning. I did wipe, I did vacuum, everything what you want, I did. But the window is still open, so anytime the dust will come here. Yeah, you must wipe again and again, she said. Even a little and a small dust, she want me to repeat. She want me to repeat the vacuum. She want me something like that. And I don't understand why she treat me like that. And sometimes I want to explain by myself. She just said, you're only a maid. You are not capable to explain me, or you're not capable to talk to me that way. You don't have a chance to explain. Just let me talk to you. You don't need to answer that. But I'm just thinking, how can we communicate if you don't want to listen what I feel and then what I want to say. And one thing I told her, Mom, of course I need to call my family so that they know about what, if I'm okay. I thought I was thinking also they worried about me. But she said, if you talk to your husband or even your mom, you must translate. What did you tell to them? Mom, and I answer her, Mom, it's my privacy. If ever I'm talking to my family, it's about me and my family problems, something like that, or it's not about you. It's like that. And then, so should I say about my runaway? So, before I go to the shelter, I'm trying to contact my agency here and explain to her, Sir, how can I be good in my job here? And how can I work well if I don't have enough sleep? I talked to my mom, but she said I have to do that because all the maid that she have doing that also. But she want me to be perfect all day and day. But how? I have only one. I have 4 hours or 5 hours sleep. And before I came here in Singapore, you explained that no need to complain about the sleeping hours because you said they already signed a contract. You already explained to her that we need that follow the contract. But I'm trying to explain to my mom, my mother, my madam, but she not listening. And my agency told me that just finish the deduction. But how come, sir? I said, I'm only 2 months here. How can I finish without? How can I work with that kind of schedule? And I'm trying to explain my way, but they said just finish the deduction and then I will talk to your employer. So I feel so weak every day, and I also talk to my family. And one day my friend told me that it's not good. You should have to ask some help. And they told me about the shelter, about the home. That's why I'm here now. And last Wednesday, my MOM officer interviewed me about that, and I told them everything. They asked me to write down how can I start the work, what time, and I write down everything. Even she asked me little things like, before my madam going to office, I'm the one who wear her socks. I'm the one who wear stockings. If she asked me to scratch her back, I did. I'm the one who wear her a bra. Sometimes I told her one time because I cannot breathe. I cannot accept to myself, Mom, can you please treat me as a human? I'm not a slave. I'm not here. Honestly speaking, my mother got sick, but I never did that like way. Sometimes I'm too much tired. I'm there in kitchen, and she will call me. Can you get that one? Even she just sitting there, and she can do that. I'm there in kitchen, just called me. I feel too much hurt because I feel she not treat me as a human. I told her one time, Mom, can you please respect me even little? I'm not here in Singapore to feel like that way. I told her, Mom, my mother got sick in a hospital, but she never asked me to do that way. I never did to my mom that way. Of course, Mom, I do respect you because you are my employer, but at least you can respect me even little. And now, my MOM officer asked me, what do you want? Do you want to another transfer, another employer, or what? I choose to go back to my country, start again, and forget all the bad things here. Just like, and they said, just waiting for your ticket. I never received anything. Even they said I have allowance or what. Nothing. But my family accept me. My family said, okay, you can back at home. The first 2 week, and I got in the first week I got in shelter. I feel that I got trauma. I almost, even I'm there in shelter, I feel that I'm safe. I can sleep. I feel like I'm staying there in my employer, just like that. But now I think I'm okay. I'm okay now, but I'm a bit okay down than before.
How does all this make you feel?
Sir,
How does this experience make you feel?
experience here feels so bad because I never, the way my employer treat me, I never experienced that before. Actually, sir, I work in Hong Kong before. I worked there in one year, but I never experienced like that. That's why I will say it's too much different here. I never say Singapore is not good. Maybe I'm not lucky to have a good one.
So if there is something you would want to change, what would that be?
Change the way they treat and a bit just give a respect also for the maid because we're not here. Before I come here, I did some trainings, so we know already. We know that responsibility. We know the job responsibility here, and not only for the duty, sir. My government also teach me how to respect and how to adjust because it's not my country, right? And we need to adjust some food, everything here, and also how to communicate a good one to the employer. But I think they need to respect me as a human, and the important is for me is to follow the contract that we sign in. We're not here, sir, for yeah. Everyone can come here for about money, but we hoping for the respect also.
So there is a big difference between what is in the contract and what actually happens.
Big difference because the contract said is about it at least I have to own 8 hours sleep, but if I never ask 8 hours, at least 6 or 7 is enough so I can work well. And also about the day off. Before I came here, I thought I'm having an off every Sunday. But when I came here in my agency here in Singapore, they said after loan. But I never know about that when they're in Philippines. Because sir, I believe having off and communicate to our friends or talking is a big, what do you call this? A big something like if I'm going out and saw my friends, so I can share what will happen to me, or I need some advices. So when I go back to my employer house, I have an open mind and I feel that I can work well and become I have a strong personality, and having one off in 1 week is a very big help for me as a maid. And also, sir, having a good communication between me and my employer is I think it's not for me. I'm not saying yeah, you're just a maid. You're not able to say that. You just listen. But for me is sometimes I have to show my feelings. I have to explain. I have to express. Become open. I think we need to give and take. not only the employer side, at least once she can accept how do I feel every time they scold me. At least she can listen if I want to explain why should I have mistake like that. And every time she said, you're wrong, you not do like this. And I'm saying, sorry ma'am, but I'm trying not to do, I'm trying to be perfect sometimes. And one thing my employer said, you're just a maid, you're so stupid, you are mal-educated. It's hard for me to accept that. I know I'm not educated like her, because if I am, I never accept the word maid. But it's not good to say stupid. It's not good to insult people.
Would you like to say anything else?
Um, for my co-maid, I just want to advise, be strong and don't be afraid if your employer abuses you. To don't be afraid, just tell them that we have just like me. I know if I run away, I know it's not good. I mean, direct, maybe I'm not able to find another, hard for me to find another employer or what, because I'm only 2 months here. But at least you can show what you feel. At least you have to tell them they not all they not right every time. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Don't think that if you run away, you're alone. Don't be afraid. Just like me, I feel that home and shelter can help you to solve the problem, and just be brave and just pray. I know God cannot give this problem because you are weak. I'm still believing to God that everything it was happened, it have reason for that. And even I have this problem, I'm still hoping that when I go back, I will start again. I will start a new life again. And I'm not saying that this has happened to me and become hopeless. No, my family is always there for me. So life must go on. But I really admire some domestic helper who can stay here for long, can work. like
Thank you so much for sharing your story.
thank you, sir. I feel so good now.
Thank you for your courage.
Yeah.
You have so much courage that you spoke back, that you told your employer that you cannot treat a human being like that. And hopefully that message somewhere will sink into her.
Mm.
You can always hope. No?
Yeah. My pleasure, sir.
Thank you.